welcome to DK Vine Done Slow. I'm Hyle Russell, and this is me still playing Banjo-Kazooie. On this installment, I'm going to be doing the first half of Click Clock Wood. Look, I brought in a team of experts, a team of specialists, and they agreed that doing the totality of Click Clock Wood would just be too much for one stream. If I'm going to do it slow, I need to break it into two parts. What's hilarious is that for me, and some of our live viewers, this is actually going to be 3 parts because I did the first half of Click Clock Wood already on stream, and when I was starting to finish up, I was starting to wrap things up, and there was a storm outside, it being the stormy summer season, and lightning struck the ground nearby and knocked out my power, killing the stream in its tracks, and also killing my VOD. My recorded VOD. It's like it never happened. So I have to do it again, but that's why we have save points. Thankfully, I'm playing this on Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack. So that's my story. That's what I'm doing. We are also doing this on a special day, special time. We're in the Idaho crew slot. The Idaho crew is on medical sabbatical. We here at DK Vine provide a very generous healthcare plan. And so they're taking a couple of weeks while recovering from minor surgery, and I am streaming tonight in their steed. So as you can see, 88 jiggies, 800 notes. And we're not gonna access that. No. And we're not gonna access that. We are going to load suspend point. Now you might see a Click Clock Wood on there. Just ignore that. That's the suspend point from right before everything went to hell last week. I could access that and just seamlessly edit, the thing if I had the VOD, but the VOD died. And I don't want to rely on the Twitch VOD because sometimes the Twitch VOD is hinky. So we're gonna just launch right into this. Here we go. Now I just want to demonstrate really fast. Jump down here. So we are going to Click Clock Wood, and of course the portrait for Click Clock Wood is near the start of Grunty's lair. Lots of conspiracy theories as to why that is. But as you can see, where's the actual jigsaw pedestal? There's nothing here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Well, we have to actually unlock it. And there's Brentilda. Have I talked to you? Let's just get this done with. Ugly Grunty's nickname was Cauldron Butt at which school? I also know that Sweaty Gorilla Feet is her favorite smell. Hey, mine too. And the old hag's favorite color is dung brown. Look, I like Sweaty Gorilla Feet. And I like the color of Donkey Kong. I guess could be described as dung brown. I'm gonna chalk that up as just Gruntilda liking Donkey Kong and having good taste. Gruntilda is such a judgmental freeloader, really, because she just crashing at her sister's place without paying rent. Alright, so I could take the cauldrons, but I prefer to feel the ground underneath my feet. Now, sometimes I take, the fast travel, but I don't know. There's just something about earning it. Walking up and getting there as the characters. No magical bullshit. No laziness. Gotta hustle. Gotta grind. early bird gets the worm, and there's like 5 worms in Click Clock Wood that we need to get, so. It's weird that we just like, right in the middle of Grunty's lair, there's just this like flagrant ancient Egyptian room that's like tied into Gobi's Valley, but it's like one of the only areas that like forces you through, that takes on the appearance of that world. Everything else you can kind of skirt by, more or less. Alright, so we're in the water room, and hey, there's that Jiggy! There's that Jiggy from, I believe, the Witch Switch of Rusty Bucket Bay. So that comes full circle. Hello to Pirate Kong in the live stream. Sorry, just got a text. She calls him Dungy Kong affectionately. You know, had Rare stayed with Nintendo, I'm sure they would have gotten around to Dungy Kong eventually. So let's go through here. I don't really need to do this, I don't think, but it's just worth demonstrating. So this raises the water up to the highest level, and then we got away from the shrapnel. And look, I could have probably gotten up there, but do your little dance. Alright, let's go in. So, oh no, a room full of whiplashes. Try to take out as many of these, because these are nuisance. Okay. Well, I just used up all my gold feathers. Hopefully I will recoup those. Here we are. The actual entrance to Click Clock Wood. But as you can see, it's still sealed. Oh no. So we're going to see over there. There are leaves that are just materialized in, so let's go jump up some leaves and not get gored. I don't want to go through there yet. Some red feathers. Although all the flying I mostly need to do today will be as a bee, so don't go through there yet. That's just... Alright, so here we go. And I just want to point this out really quick. Oh, there's Brentilda. Shit, I need to talk to her again. So this little switch, it's just a screenshot of when the podium is active, which suggests to me this was kind of a half-assed last-minute or somewhat last-minute compromise or measure when they realized that you could conceivably, like, I don't know, like, they didn't want players accessing Click Clock Wood too early. They were afraid it would have maybe screwed things up, so they were like, well, we'll need to make it so... I like the way it pops up. We just need to make it so you can't access it until you actually get to the room where Click Clock Wood would be, aka this room. Yeah, I don't know. I do like the way they made this room, which is, you know, ostensibly a interior room in Grunty's lair, but they made it look like a forest without actually being a forest. Like, that could charitably be described as a very thick and lush forest canopy. They did not do that. I mean, it might be, but I think it's just a room in this sprawling mountain cavern that's made to look like an exterior forest. It doesn't raise questions like Mad Monster Mansions does. Alright, Gruesome Gruntilda's favorite pastime is bursting boils. Can be very satisfying, actually. There's YouTube videos. This poor guy called Dirty Birdie was her first and only boyfriend. Oh, now Gruntilda's interrupting. I got the skirt so that when I'm thinner, it really makes me look a winner. Alright. When she was younger, Grunty used to have a greasy warthog as a pet. Now, what qualifies a warthog as being greasy? I feel like Brentilda is, again, just being judgmental there. It could have just been a warthog. Alright, so now I have to go all the way back. This is kind of a pain, but like I said, I feel like this was maybe a compromise. Like, maybe the click-clock would... I do want to get that gold feather, though, damn it. I'll probably need to... Yeah, I have to, like, drop down, don't I? It's not worth it for now. I can get plenty of gold feathers in click-clock wood. Just gonna avoid the honey because... Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll need it later. I don't know. Okay. Shit! Like, when I blow myself up on a shrapnel. God, that sucked. Alright. So I think I can just hop... Well, where's the cauldron? There's the cauldron. I'll just hop down here. Yeah, there's some theories that, like, the Click-Clock Wood portrait room was originally for, like... Fungi Forest, or... I don't know. Maybe, like, it was, like... Clanker's Cavern was originally that, and, there's theories. I don't give 100% credence to anything because even the developers probably don't remember, but eventually it became the portrait, or the portrait room for the last world in the game, and it just makes this sort of convoluted, but I do like that they kind of give you a preview of almost the end game right from the start. I like when games do that. Just makes you wonder what's this room? I mean, of course, the portrait says Click-Clock Wood, so... But you know what I mean. Alright, let's do this. One at a time. Savor it. Oh, hello to Steve from off of Rare Gamer. Saying, use the warp cauldrons for faster travel. Well, Steve, had you joined the stream on time, you would have heard me say, I enjoy walking through the lair. I enjoy the struggle of the characters getting to their location. I feel like fast travel cheapens it. And I feel that way about banana ports. I don't know. Donkey Kong 64 is such a cumbersome game that sometimes you just got a banana port, but... I thought that Ukulele had a nice compromise with fast travel, where they just had, like, shortcut doors throughout Hyrule Towers. I thought that was good. I am using the cauldron here, though, just because I did walk already several times, and want to get the show on the road. Even though it is DK Vine done slow, I figure the slowness should really emanate from the world I'm playing itself. Alright, then. I like how the gruntlings do change colors, coats, the further you progress into the lair. I don't know if you noticed up in the Click-Clock Wood room, they're starting to wear the black coats, which I like. Those are the most stylish gruntlings, in my opinion. that shrapnel's already, is not coming back, so that's good. It's not slippery here. It's not icy. I'm just a klutz. And I will partake in one of these pieces of honey. I do like there's a little path here through the grass. Alright, here we go. Click Clock Wood. Of course, one lobby just leads you to another lobby. And so here we have the 4 seasons of Click Clock Wood. Each door gets you to a different part of the year. And just really quick, do want to point out that we are in the world now, and we are in the wood. And this is kind of the season neutral nexus point of the Click Clock Wood area. So you got the sky that is ambiguous, it's nebulous, it's all seasons in one. Cloudy, could be snowy, could be a summer storm, could just be autumn gloom. So we gotta, so yeah, the spring one is by autumn. Care of M. Open up spring. Of course, there are some notes to get, so let me get that before I forget. Gold feather, don't mind if I do. I will definitely want to use those gold feathers. So Click Clock Wood is probably my favorite world in Banjo-Kazooie. I don't know if it's my favorite to play. It's my favorite in concept and in execution. I think it's brilliant. I really do. I think that it's one of the best ideas for a 3D platformer world that I've ever seen. And as somebody who loves nature and loves that Rare has always been a celebration of nature, I really like that this is taking that idea sort of to the next level. Here we have Grublin Hoods, the monster baddie in Click Clock Wood. Of course, those are snare bear plants. Only way to successfully navigate those is as the bee. I could also use the Wonder Wing, but I should save my gold feathers, as I've already said. Anyway, yeah, Click Clock Wood. Let's look up at the sky. It's a nice spring day, just some light drizzle, April showers and whatnot. So, Click Clock Wood is the idea is kind of a celebration of the 4 seasons, obviously, and showing how an area, a small little slice of wilderness, changes throughout the year. And this takes place in 1 calendar year. I've always thought that Click Clock Wood, you can access each season of a particular year. So this would be Click Clock Wood in 1998, when Banjo-Kazooie takes place canonically, and you know when it was actually released. But you know, then 1999 rolls around, and then you can access the 4 seasons of 1999, but no further, or you can't go back either. So I like to think that time mostly stays close to what it is in the outside world. It just, those doors, you can kind of jump ahead or jump back a little bit depending on your need or wants. And here we have him, Naughty. So Naughty, yeah, somebody move this boulder. Naughty can't get in his house. Obviously, Donkey Kong reference there. He is a Naughty. He's just called Naughty in this game, and of course, I guess it's not trademarked by Nintendo, or it's just kind of under the radar just enough that they didn't need to change it. Naughty is there in the XBLA version. It also helps that he has a slightly different design from the Naughties in the Donkey Kong series. I believe this is Naughty by way of Ed Bryan, if I'm judging the appearance, it just fits Ed Bryan's signature style. So, it's kind of cool. You know, just like Tip Top looks a little bit different in the Banjo-Kazooie games versus Diddy Kong Racing, so do Naughty. Naughty's plural. If there were more Naughties, I would imagine they would appear like this. We've had the debate, you know, is this very naughty from Donkey Kong Country or really naughty? And I like to think it's a new naughty we haven't seen before. We at DK Vine give him the fanon name Mildly Naughty, because he's not really that naughty, is he? He's just a guy who wants to get inside of his house. I like to think that after Crocodile Isle sank, and the native species of Crocodile Isle were cast across the rare archipelago, this naughty moved to Quick Clock Wood, and he just got away from it all. He fled, and just wants a simple life away from King K. Rool, and who can blame him? And we're gonna try to help him out throughout our travels in Quick Clock Wood, both on this and the next stream. So, swimming around. Let's go over here. Of course, the music. Oh my god, the music. This is one of Grant Kirkhope's finest compositions. I really do feel like it is just the ultimate. I don't know. It's the ultimate expression of spring, in my opinion. Like, I know Vivaldi had the Four Seasons, but for me, alright. Let's cut to the chase. I play this every March. Whenever spring hits, I like to play this rendition of the Quick Clock Wood theme in particular. Of course, this theme changes with each season, but the spring one is always my favorite. No! I just love the light touches here, the rain. Like, it's a beautiful spring day, but you still get a little bit of rain. I think all four seasons are represented fairly well here in... Oh, come on. My timing is all off tonight. There we go. Because I'm not used to streaming on Tuesday. Usually it's the Idaho crew's job. I should take out all of these, shouldn't I? Or I could fall into the brambles. Brambles, everyone. That's right, brambles. Another Donkey Kong reference, we'll say. Let's go up to Mumbo. I should probably create a suspend point since I'm not doing that great with my honey conservation. I'll check the live stream chat while I'm doing that. Hello to Snapple Apple. Derek Kong says, I like how Grunty is so supportive of Tootie, offering to share clothes as soon as their makeovers are over. They're such gal pals. And Derek Kong also says, do you think the denizens of Click Clock Wood are aware of their temporal displacement? They might be aware that characters can jump around. They don't seem that fussed by it. I don't know. I feel like to Naughty and everyone else, they're not aware that they can just like Mumbo Magic much good. Be his best yet. No, I agree. This is probably your best transformation, Mumbo. Anyway, let me go up here, grab some eggs. Yeah, so I think, like... Actually, I don't think they're aware of it. I think for whatever reason, it's just beyond them that, they live in such a weird time anomaly. I don't even know how to describe it. I think they don't really know, nor would they really care, because it doesn't really affect them all that much. Maybe they can't try. Maybe you have to be outside of the realm of Click Clock Wood. Like, if you make this your home, then you can't access the seasonal doors. I don't know how it works. I don't know why it works. It's never explained, of course, except the magic, which is sometimes all the explanation we need, especially in Banjo-Kazooie and its ilk. Alright, I should probably just get everything I need from the snare bears right now. Like, I don't need any Mumbo tokens anymore, right? But I don't know. If I see one, I'm gonna get it. I'm not gonna like worry myself. The game doesn't track like from a completionist standpoint how many Mumbo tokens you need. So once you've got all the transformations unlocked, you know, you don't need anything else from the Mumbo tokens. Oh, come on. It might just be easier to land, and then thankfully the bee has a very generous jump. You would think that like jumping would not be something the bee would be as skilled with, but now the bee can fly, the bee can jump. Oh, come on. Well, that was all worthless, because then I just took off. Okay, there we go. I also like, look at the bee really quick. He kind of resembles Capital B from off of Ukulele. He's got the same pronounced nose, and I don't know if there was any intentional or subconscious. There's a Mumbo token. I don't need that Mumbo token. Better damn sure I want it now that I see it. Of course, you know, flying is a bit different than it is as Kazooie. You've got to get a hold of the new system. I mean, at least you have infinite flight. And the little sparkles that shoot out of its butt whenever you go up. There's the summer switch. I'll go up here properly as Banjo and Kazooie, but in the meantime, this is just me flying up. I do need to fly up as the bee, obviously. But yeah, I think like there's magical properties just exuding out of the bee, and that's what those golden sparkles are. Yeah. I'm coming, Green Jinjo. Now you can see there's a door I need to go into as Banjo and Kazooie, but I have to break it open, so you still need to leg it up as Banjo and Kazooie. You can't just cheese it as the bee. There are limits. But here is the Jiggy at the very top, just for the bee. Our first Jiggy of the world. And I like that there's no little dance to do when you're the bee. You just keep flying. Because, yeah, you're a bee. You're gonna keep flying. If I could transform into a bee, however briefly, that's, you know, that's what I would get out of it, right? Of course, I guess Banjo-Kazooie can fly whenever they want, so long as they have a flight pad, so... But this is Banjo flying, this isn't Kazooie flying, so... You know, to Banjo, this must be a thrill. Finally, he gets to fly. Oh, let's go over here and just... talk to... Is it the Zubbas? It gets confusing, I have to admit. As somebody who tries to keep track of all of this, all of the accumulated lore between the series, I get this mixed up with Conker a little bit. Conker's Bad Fur Day. Hello, fat little bee. We Zubbas are guarding Grunty's golden honey piece. We've been told there's a honey bear out there. That's one of the only references that Banjo covets honey. So, of course, bees would be like, fuck that guy. You know, Donkey Kong hoards bananas, and that's a well-established vice from the outset. And while Banjo is clearly shown as liking honey, that's never his primary motivator. Which is interesting. So that's a little tip I have that, yeah, Banjo, honey could be his downfall. He just never lets it consume him to the point where he has to have a honey hoard or, you know, or like conquer with the drink. It leads him to ruin. Anyway, just take a look really quick. It's nice. Got a little jiggy encased in I don't know, royal jelly. I don't know what that is anyway. But yeah, I get confused with Conquer because you also have to go into a hive and Conquer, and then there's the machine gun turrets, and there's all the royal affair, but I get it confused a little bit. And then, of course, Click Clock Wood brings back the bee. Or not Click Clock Wood, excuse me. Cloud Cuckoo Land in Banjo-Tooie brings back the bee. So there's just a lot of bee stuff going on in Rare's 3D platformers that are part of the DKU. So I should untransform as the bee, but I'm worried that there's some snare bear plant out here that I think, I mean, there's that one. I need golden feathers, sure, but I mean, I think I got pretty much everything that's vitally important, but I also know, like, I'm gonna just run into a snare bear at some point and be like, oh, I should have kept the bee transformation. Thankfully, I can retransform at any point I need to, so. And I don't need that extra life. Alright, let's go back to Mumbo, I suppose. Alright. It was in Click Clock Wood in my original playthrough in 1998 where I first experienced Mumbo accidentally transforming Banjo into a washing machine. So I always associate it with Click Clock Wood first and foremost. Hey, there's a Mumbo token. Nice of them to just throw that there if you're running short. Alright, let's climb the damn tree. And I'm gonna fall. Look, I can just tell you, I already got that one. I'm gonna fall. It's going to happen. It's gonna happen probably quite a bit, so you have been warned. I'm just figure out what the best. Get some honey while I'm at it. Alright, yeah, okay, this is where I need to create a suspend point, just so I can have something to fall back on after I fall back. I know in summer, you know, the leaves will be wider, but I'm gonna go up there now. Okay, well, maybe not. Let's go over. Let's go up here. I like how they have kind of like this little path in the tree hollowed out, like a little bit of infrastructure there in Click Clock Wood. Like clearly someone did this. This isn't a natural thing. And it's just a clever way of like preserving the tree while also giving the critters a path up the tree. See, and I just fell. I just fell. Why? And I didn't need to fall. Like, it wasn't like I was trying to make a tricky jump. I just fucking planted. Fine. Off to a great start. You know, when I announced I was playing Click Lockwood, a lot of people... What the fuck? I thought I took... Alright. Whatever. Anyway, when I first announced I was playing Click Lockwood, I got a lot of feedback of, like, how many people, if not loathe playing this level, shit, then have bad memories of it because of all the times they fell off the tree. And I didn't remember falling so much, and then when I was trying my first attempt, you know, that the storm destroyed last week, god damn it, I keep going up different parts, and I think I cleared it out, and then no. Alright, well, I need the honey now, so... I just need to get... I mean, I needed those music notes, so whatever, but... I didn't realize there was all this winding path that I hadn't progressed up. I do want to take out all of the birds because they are a pain when you think you've taken them out and then you fall and then you go back up a different route and then there they are. There they are. Yeah. No. Jesus. Okay. And there's, I think where, yeah, I came up this way, so. Yeah, there's Mumbo, so, okay. Back to where we were. And actually, maybe this is where I should make my suspend point. Okay, now I know. And, oh, I'm so glad I left that honey. So here we have the hive. I can't go in there as Banjo yet. That'll be a summer activity. Can't even, like, take a little sneak peek as Banjo. The sneak peek is as the bee, and that's why they put the Jinjo in there very cleverly. There's a lot of excellent design in Click Lockwood. I feel like Rare doesn't get enough credit for their design, and especially the Greg Mayles, Chris Sutherland team. Nope. Not doing that. I think Banjo-Kazooie really, considering how much the game was reworked, and then they eventually just decided, we're gonna do Super Mario 64, but we're gonna do it our way. They made it work so well. And while I'm also, you know, obviously very interested in what they were doing for all the different iterations of Dream, and the early Skater 2.5D Banjo-Kazooie, I don't regret it. I don't mourn it. This is damn near perfection as far as a 3D platformer immediately following Super Mario 64 on the N64. You know, you can make the argument, you know, about Kazooie versus Tooie, what do you prefer, but I don't think you could have had a Tooie without Kazooie, so. Alright, what I'm gonna do is cover my tracks here. Okay. Yeah. Because I should have dropped down there. So this is a little tree house that is just starting construction. Also, a very rare honeycomb hive that doesn't have bees in it in a later world. You don't see that starting with Gobi's Valley much, if at all. I'm trying to think if there are any without the bees that chase you. I guess this would be a very shitty place to have bees chase you, so they decided to go easy on players. But can I just point out, this is one of the few instances of rare, and especially a Greg Mails design game, cheating. And having floating platforms without any tether or explanation as to why they are situated the way they are. They usually try to go a more realistic route and have everything part of the environment organically. This whole floating platform, obstacle course, Mario style, isn't what they do. So this is one of the few times they just cheated. Were this being made by them today, you would have had some sort of like rope attaching it, or some chains or something, or scaffolding, I don't know. But, you know, thankfully there's so much magic in Banjo-Kazooie that you can literally just say it's magic and leave it at that. It doesn't feel cheap or a cheat. Anyway, yeah, these are Grublin Hoods. They're, of course, dressed like Robin Hood, and they also change appearances throughout these seasons. So let's go ahead and open the summer door. So now we've accessed summer, so we can enter the summer season at any point we want. Let's go in and see Nabnut. Chomp, chew. Nabnut likes acorns. I'll just eat a few more. Oh. For those of you tuning in to watch the Idaho crew, there's your silly voice. The Nabnut obviously is a squirrel. I mean, of course, but you know, I always have wondered, was he a self-conscious tip of the hat to Conker, who was also in development at the time of Banjo-Kazooie, and of course, they were, I mean, basically intercompany rivals. Banjo-Kazooie and Conker's Quest / 12 Tales Conker 64. The progress of Conker 64 led to Dream becoming Banjo-Kazooie, and of course, Banjo-Kazooie becoming what it did eventually led to Conker becoming Bad Fur Day. But we wouldn't have one existing without the other. So it's just interesting they did put a squirrel in here, although it makes sense for a woodland celebration of the Four Seasons to have a squirrel in there. And he doesn't look exactly like Conker. He's not a red squirrel. He has his own design, but I like to think there's a little self-conscious nodding to Conker there. And of course, this acorn lamp really is evocative of early Conker. Conker's Pocket Tales, and of course 12 Tales, which we wouldn't get in its actual intended state at the time, but you can take a look around. Not much to see right now, but Nabnut is a cautionary tale. I just like that some of the characters in some of the sections of Click Clock Wood, like parts of the seasons, they have no purpose except for setting things up. Oh, that was close. Like Nabnut, you know, you wouldn't need to have him in the spring, but he sets up the later appearances in the later parts of the year. So, god damn it, I didn't fall here, but I fell just off the nest, where I shouldn't have fallen at all. That's just terrific. Don't fall. God, why? Why do I do it? Once upon a time, I had to play this without save states, so... And yet I didn't complain. I was just, oh, I fell? Oh, okay. There's the shock spring pad. It's like, oh no, how do I get up there? Now, again, this is a giant-ass egg. I mean, I know it's a giant-ass eagle, but... Barr! Me, Irie, mighty eagle! Need sleep now. So that's baby Irie. The question I have every time I hatch this egg: how the hell is he already wearing a diaper? We just hatched him. Did you see, like, Banjo diaper that bird ass? No. No. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. He's kind of like he's a fun slide. So there's a, oh yeah, that's the money shot right there. So, okay. I'm gonna keep on this diaper thing for a bit because it really does bug me. But I want to point out this is also very unlike this team. Greg Malesian design. We have an illustrated Z's emanating from his mouth to show that yes, he is asleep. He's not dead. He is asleep, and this kind of breaks some of this team's softer rules. I would say there's this intrusion of cartoony text upon the world. Were this a Nintendo game, you would just have a big like bubble blowing out of his mouth to signify sleeping that way. They went with a more traditionally Western approach to demonstrate Irie being asleep here. Just unusual to see, especially in a 3D platformer. Just a lot of Z's. Anyway, get a rare shot of underneath his mouth here. Look at that. Look at that. You just curl up right there. Anyway. Yeah, the diaper thing bugs me. Because it's not like there's any shame to hide there, right? I know they wanted to show off, hey, he's a baby. But you know what I think shows off, hey, he's a baby? The fact that you just hatched him from an egg. So my theory on the diaper, and yes, I have one, is that whoever his mom was, his birth mother, because obviously Banjo-Kazooie, they're his parents now, but whoever his birth mother was, shit, this is why I'm abusing these save states. Whoever his mother was, hatched him just enough that there's a small crack. And maybe she knew she was dying, terminal illness, I don't know, but she slipped a diaper into the egg and said, when you are born, you will need this. I will not be here to clean up your shit for you, so here is a diaper. I love you, son. Maybe there's a heartfelt note in there, too. I don't know. I don't really know, but I think there is a story to be told about Irie's mom. What happened to her? Maybe Irie could go on an adventure to find her. I think there's a whole adventure to be had there. A whole spin-off series, quite frankly. And I think they should do it. So, this room right here. You can climb it in summer, where the climb is easier. But this room will be more overgrown and harder to navigate. You can use a Wonder Wing, obviously, to get through there, but you might have already depleted your Wonder Wings at this point. So yeah, that's, there's a extra life I don't need. But, so it's basically a trade-off. Do you climb up when it's harder to climb up? Or do you, wait till it's easier, but the room itself is harder? I like that. I like that trade-off. Alright, so let me create a suspend point. Let me just see where I am total-wise. 2 Jinjos, that sounds about right. 20 music notes, that might be a little light. I might need to get my 2 Jiggies. Alright, let me hop down. Whee! This could go very badly. Ah, nailed it. Nailed it for once. That was a perfect fall. I mean, I know it's spring, but... Alright, so... I'm just gonna take a quick look-see around. Make sure I'm not, like, missing any small little platforms or small little ramps with notes on it. Of course, I should just investigate. There's Naughty. Hi, buddy. Don't worry. I'll help you out eventually. I will, Naughty. I just can't do it for like 3 months. For you, relatively speaking. For me, I'll do it just in like 15 minutes or less. I've always wanted an experience where like Banjo and Kazooie compare notes with Donkey and Diddy, and they just talk about naughties. Just naughties somehow organically come up in the conversation, right? And Donkey and Diddy are like, oh, hate naughties, hate them. And then Banjo's like, what are you talking about? Oh, they're just sweet homebodies. I'm gonna become the bee again. You'll see. Just like the conversation between Diddy and Fox McCloud, where inevitably Tricky comes up. This is what I like to imagine happens in Smash Brothers, like the little lounge room between fights. That's what makes Smash so fun to me, is getting to imagine the characters just having downtime and comparing notes. Of course, presumably Banjo, knows the Kongs well enough that Diddy calls upon his services in Diddy Kong Racing, so maybe they have meetups, outside of any game. There doesn't need to be a game for them to meet up. Fox, it's different because he lives in a different solar system and maybe a different time period, so be a little bit harder for them to compare notes outside of dimensional crossing, time crossing events like Smash Brothers. But yeah, I'm becoming the bee again. Just. No, I hate when I just punch my way off the skull podium. Let's see what the chat has to say. If Kong agrees with me, considering the egg was bandaged, it's very possible. Thank you. Thank you. For more on this, listen to the eventual conversation episode. Character witness, Irie. Of course, I think the egg in Bubble Bloop Swamp was bandaged, and that egg just had more eggs in it, so questions upon questions. Why did I become the bee? Just so I could go onto the Click Lockwood lobby. Well, not the middle lobby, not the exterior lobby. And do this. Fly the fuck around. And there's no point to this. But look. I'm in the trees. I'm in the trees as the bee. How enjoyable. That's all. That's all. That's it. I'll yoink a honeycomb. Thank you. Alright, let's go to summertime. The season I am in right now, and if you are on the one half of the globe above the equator, it is summer for you as well. Congratulations. Unless you're watching this on YouTube later, much later. Mumbo Magic get weak. So this is weird because it's not Mumbo Magic getting weak across distance, it's Mumbo Magic getting weak across time, which suggests that there is time limit on Mumbo's spells of 3 months. 3 months, and then I'm hungry now. Need 5 caterpillars. Alright, so anyway, here we have the tall grass of summer. Oh, and the Grublin Hoods now are shirtless, like beer-swilling men riding their lawnmowers. Alright. There's a yellow ginger over there. You see that? You see that little swarm of bees without the bee's nest? That's all in service of hiding this yellow ginger, hiding in the yellow grass. Anyway, yeah, summer. So this is a rare look at summer in a rare game that's not just defined by tropical beaches or the eek! Hungry animals like caterpillars. So that's not the caterpillar saying feed me to a hungry animal, saying please, please, hungry animals are on the hunt for me. I don't want it. And what are we gonna do? Well, like Otto Orange back in Mumbo's Mountain really wanted to be fed to Chimpy. That was the fate he wanted. He wanted to he'd be gobbled up by a monkey. Boar, you know, he's into it, and that's what he wanted, and we gave it to him. These caterpillars don't want this fate. Look at these, look at these dipshits. I love it. So yeah, you can see Click-Clock Wood is experiencing a bit of a drought. There's now not much water in the stream. The moat, however you want to define it. And over here is poor Naughty. You look pretty strong. Can you move this boulder for me? Doesn't even remember the bear and bird passing by 3 months ago. And why would he? Wow, what strength. Come inside and I'll give you a reward. Wow, chicka wow. No, so we can go in partially, but as you can see, it's the steepest slope in the damn game. Look at that. That's ridiculous. So it'll be a while before we can properly pay Naughty a visit, but and I know there's like cheats where you can whatever. I'm not here to break the game. I'm here to celebrate the game as nature intended. And if Click-Clock Wood of all places, I feel like that's the way it should be. Over here, though, we can access the season to come. The autumn. You know, stores are already getting their pumpkin spice shit in. And this is why. It's because I hit the switch. I'm sorry. It's my fault, everyone. Anyway, this is much more of a rural take. Rural take on summer. I imagine it's the way summer looks in Twycross. You know, when I went, when I visited Rare in 2016, very fortunate to go along with the group that included Steve McCorkle in the live stream chat. Hello, Steve. It was May, but we had the big tall grasses already in the field. Now, granted, that was crop. I believe that was rapeseed. And maybe that's what this is supposed to be. A lot of the surrounding countryside that makes up Rare worked its way into their games, especially the games of this era. So that could be, but I think it's just supposed to be tall summer grass. But yeah, it's very, very similar. Just like Mad Monster Mansion was very similar to some of the chapels and what have you in the area around Rare. This does remind me. I mean, maybe not the enormous tree. That wasn't a feature, but it's a shame that they come back. Like, you knock them out, and I don't know if they're supposed to be different birds or they're the same birds every time, and they just, like, work their way back into their hole. But, are gonna take them out again. I do like that there is something, you know, other than the Champas in Click-Clock Wood. I like that it's just a more, like, gargantuan, cartoony bird rather than anything. Oh. Camera, help me out here, thank you. I'm gonna do this. Hey, who's that over there? It's Goby! Oh no, it's you two again. Goby thought he was safe here. I can see why you thought that, Goby, considering this is just completely different from the environment you came from. But... no, and at this point, there's no... that plant isn't talking to us like Trunker was in Gobi's Valley. This plant isn't saying, I'm thirsty. Oh, if I don't have water soon, I'll die. There's no reason for Banjo-Kazooie to do this. They're just being terrible. And at this point, it's like... I'm not sympathizing with Banjo and Kazooie anymore. It's like the last episodes of Better Call Saul. It's just like, oh, actually, it kind of suck. Where's their moral comeuppance? Anyway, I fell in the shallow moat too early. So when I was playing this on stream, before, you know, the power knocked out my stream, I said I really liked how much slower the rendition of the song is here and compared to the spring. Spring is jaunty, it's new, it's fresh. This is very much the dog days of summer. It's oh my fucking, all right. It's slow, it's tired, it's lackadaisical in kind of that just like hot summer day where you just want to cool off and you don't want to do anything. Chris Alcock was in the live stream at the time. No! Can't get me up here, can you? And he said it reminds him, it's evocative of Gershwin's Summertime, which I never heard of. I mean, I never thought of the comparison between Grant Kirkhope's Summertime, Click-Clock Wood, and Gershwin. I was like, oh yeah, actually, I hear it now. But I also, like, I never heard the song Teddy Bear's Picnic before I played Banjo-Kazooie. I didn't hear that until I think I was out of college, and I heard Teddy Bear's Picnic for the first time. Just wasn't something I ever heard in my youth. And I was like, oh my god, Grant Kirkhope ripped this off. Not ripped off, obviously it was an homage, but... Hey, there we go. One more caterpillar to go. Let's go see what's happening with Mumbo in the summertime. Oh, he's hot. Too hot for magic. Mumbo wants suntan. I don't think you're gonna... I don't think you're gonna get it. Alright. I like how he took away the podium, though. He was just like, no. If I get fucking guessed, they are not going to even have the option of magic. Just taking it off the table. Also, he's extinguished his fire because it was just too hot and he didn't want to have open flame. It's the little details. It's and there's a Mumbo token, but by this point, you know, you've maybe you didn't transform into the bee. Yeah, I guess you didn't need to transform into the bee. So anyway, yeah, Mumbo's a character, isn't he? Mumbo was the breakout star of Banjo-Kazooie. I know you might think Banjo and Kazooie were the breakout stars of Banjo-Kazooie, but I mean as far as like the non-titular character who really like immediately caught on with people. It was Mumbo, which is why they gave him such an outsized role in Tui. But I still maintain I feel like his role in Tui almost took away from what made Mumbo so special in Banjo-Kazooie. Sometimes less is more. You gonna... Okay. I'm just traversing the base of the tree. See what I've missed. It's really hard to remember if you walk the whole thing. Nope, nope, you're not gonna... Okay. Maybe I've done it. Yeah, I knew, you fucker, you were gonna... This... Yeah, okay. That works. Nice, okay. That's the whole thing. Oh, but oh, no. I wanna get that. Oh, and there's a Mumbo token down there, well... Fuck me raw. Okay. Again, I don't need the Mumbo tokens anymore. The Mumbo tokens are vanity at this point. It's really a sickness. God, I love Click-Clock Wood. I wouldn't say it's the most fun to play. Because, yeah, it's kind of a nightmare, especially without save states, just falling off that tree again and again. You motherfucker, I see you down there. You're gonna have me look all over for you. Alright. Man, I'm tired of these bees. I just think it's brilliant. I think it's brilliant, and I think... Whenever a season changes, I can't help but think of Click-Clock Wood. I associate most with spring, and spring is my favorite season. When I was a kid, summer was my favorite season because summer vacation, obviously, you know, being away from school for 2.5 months, having basically as much freedom as you can have as a child. I loved it, you know. And then when I was an adult and summer vacation stopped being a thing, I gravitated towards spring, new life, renewal. I just love, like, blooming nature. But I still really love summer. And I didn't like autumn as a kid because it meant back to school, responsibility, and I didn't realize it at the time, but plenty of anxiety that I didn't realize I suffered from as a child. And now that I'm an adult, I can appreciate both autumn and winter a lot more. I've grown to love the 4 seasons as a whole, so I like that Click-Clock Wood does celebrate it. Have I gone up these leaves yet? No, I don't think I have. It's what I was trying to do in spring, badly. So let's, oh. Now you can see, oh my god. Hey, I'm Hyle Russell, I run DK Vine. Oh yeah, the Donkey Kong website, oh, but it also covers Banjo and Conker. Oh, you must really like 3D platformers. Yeah, I love them. Oh, you must be the best 3D platformer speedrunner in the world. No, actually, I play games poorly and slowly. I can't even jump up the leaves in Click-Clock Wood. Oh, wow. Well, you're a fraud then. You should just kill yourself. Okay, good. What? In my original run of this, I swear I was making this. Alright, stop. Stop. No, what? Why am I freaking out whenever I get up there? No. We're gonna do this one leaf at a time. Then you do the backflip. Then you jump over here. Nope, nope. Oh, no. Oh, he splat. He went splat. Can't have... Nope. Nope. Nope, nope. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. You know what? I don't care. I don't care if you don't like it. I'm doing it. I don't care. All right. Now we do the backflip. Okay, and then we do... Ah, no. My hands are getting sweaty. This is surprisingly intense leaf hopping. You motherfuck. Alright. Yeah. 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 Yeah, alright. Oh, ooh, okay, 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 okay. Create suspend point. Alright, we're gonna get this jiggy. Alright. Yeah. Oh, that bird is the cheapest bird. I can't tell you how many times that bird has gotten me. And then there's just a Mumbo token up there. And we've already established that, you know, Mumbo tokens are completely unnecessary, but you know what? I see it. I can't not see it. I can't pretend like I didn't see it. And then you see that shock spring pad? Okay. So that shock spring pad will just take me up there. And there's no point when I can just climb the tree. I need to climb the tree anyway. So, no. Okay. That worked out. So, yeah. That was an ordeal, wasn't it? But we pulled through together. Alright, let's go up the little tree path. And, just once more for feeling. With feeling. But for feeling, because it makes me feel things to create a save point, knowing I won't have to do a particularly grueling task again. Alright. And I don't think I need this caterpillar. Because now I just have extra caterpillar. What am I going to do with extra caterpillar? I do want to get this gold feather because it just makes the Zubba fight so much easier. Okay, I got it. And there's a gold feather up there. Oh, they're really making me jump on leaves today, aren't they? Wood is a very tranquil final world of a game of this ilk. You know, a lot of times games try to go for like dark and brooding final worlds. Not so much Banjo, obviously. Like, Cloud Cuckoo Land was LOL so random. The world, and but I mean, Donkey Kong 64 had Hideout Helm, which I mean was thematically appropriate for a final world there. I just like that Banjo-Kazooie went just this completely different direction than what you would expect. Like if there was a lava world, Mount Fire Eyes or whatever, and you would probably expect that to be the final world, but you know, even Hellfire Peaks wasn't the final world of Banjo-Tooie, so I don't know, maybe the team would never do that. Now I can just, yeah, run through. And here we go. So you see how the game very, very casually just spammed you with gold feathers right there? Well, so now we've got the top here of the hive is kind of like crusted off or something to reveal just the hardened honey or royal jelly or whatever that is. Go in there. And then there's nobody guarding the honey? Well, you walk over. The honey bear. He's after Grunty's golden honey piece. Sting him, Zubbas. Oh, fuck. So this is just the easiest way to do this. He's beaten us. Oh well, we were getting bored of guarding it anyway. I like how they immediately try to rationalize their defeat. They've been what, spending 3 months guarding a Jiggy. They fail and they're like, oh well, it was probably for the best anyway. It also shows sort of dialogue between Grunty, not like in-game dialogue, but like an interplay between Grunty and just inhabitants of Click Clock Wood. I like when it suggests that there is I don't know, this level of coercion with the inhabitants of Click Clock Wood and Gruntilda. It's like Gruntilda has fingers in every pie. And so she's striking deals with the Zubbas and like Treasure Trove Cove. She's got, you know, just that one lockup guarding her treasure, and I don't know. It makes the world feel more real that Grunty is wheeling and dealing everywhere that her lair has access to. So now, ooh, 7 caterpillars. Oh my god. So, yeah, here we go. The tree house is almost complete. It's getting there, but we've got a Jiggy visible now. And by the way, I think this was around the time my stream cut out last time, so now I could try to go for that. The treehouse will be complete though in later seasons, so really this would be worthless, right? This would just be an exercise in futility. But I've got to try it, right? Like I don't think it's gonna. Okay, so it wasn't so hard. All right. But considering I couldn't, you know, go up the leaves before, now what's harder is going back. You know. All right, so that seemingly like very hard task was actually the easiest thing, of course. Oh, yeah, there's the door. Okay. Okay, well, never mind. Never mind. Don't need really red feathers, do I? I suppose I can fly in the winter time, but right now, I mean, I'm maxed out on red feathers anyway, so I feel like red feathers are the thing that you never use, or you use the least in Banjo-Kazooie. Obviously, gold feathers are the ones that are always scarcest. Blue eggs, I don't feel like you're ever really in danger of running out, but I don't know. It's possible, conceivable, especially like in Mad Monster Mansion trying to get the eggs in the pot. Fuck you, and all of that. And here we've got a more completed bridge. Although, you know, I would think this would be the first thing I would complete. I wouldn't leave any gaps, but okay, sure. Whatever. Well, I am out of gold feathers, so let's see what's happening with our friend Nabnut in the summertime. Hi, Nabnut. Oh, no! Groan. Nabnut's eaten too many acorns. I've got none left for next winter now. And that's how Nabnut died. I feel bad for him, though. He learned a lesson. And, you know, maybe we can help him out eventually. I'm gonna go out this window. Hey, there's another caterpillar. Look how this dude is just hanging out on this platform, guarding this caterpillar without a shirt on. Whatever, you know, however he wants to spend his summer vacation, I suppose. Oh, look at Irie over there. So hungry. I really want to break that window, but I can't do it yet. I can't beat bomb it yet. Okay. Alright now. I can see this going very poorly, so... Alright, getting better. Getting better at Banjo-Kazooie after... how many years? How many years has it been? It's been 24 years, right? Christ. Alright. Pour some sugar on me. But in this case, they're caterpillars. I've got 3 left over. Oh, he's just gonna grow. Burp. I'm full now. Needs more sleep. Wow, you know. Really gets by on 5 caterpillars in 3 months. He's still wearing a diaper, too. Not that he's really needed it that he hasn't eaten, I suppose. I don't know. I don't know. Let's keep scaling the tree, I suppose. And I say that, and I immediately start sweating. See a snare bear up there, but they didn't put anything in it. Because I think that was, yeah, that was the bee's jiggy, and it never replenished itself. So, is there anything else in here in summer? Probably not. Okay then. This isn't that hard. Oh, there's the extra life up there. Yeah. Don't care. Am I missing honeycomb pieces? Or is there more to be had? I mean, it doesn't matter, ultimately. Shit. I forgot this wasn't spring, and also I was aiming poorly, so it was just completely stupid on my end to crash down like that. The nice thing about using save states, though, is that I can cut this world in half, and I don't need to worry about losing jiggies or what have you. So, all in all, it's gonna work out. Oh, but I can't even see the honey. The honey is like all on the grass. Oh, that's irritating, but also amusing. You know what? I gotta hand it to Rare. That's devious. Alright, well, if I need to come back into any of the seasons, I can. And I'll do that next time on DK Vine Done Slow. I'll just check in with the live stream really quick before I go. Don't want to go all the way in the middle there because that will just take me out of the world. I will face fall and the future to come. Alright, well, thank you for listening, everyone, and watching, and laughing at me, and hopefully with me just a bit. This has been DK Vine Done Slow for Click Clock Wood on this special night, normally held by the Idaho crew. The Idaho crew will be back. If not next week, then probably the week after. Stay tuned for announcements on that front. DK Vine Done Slow will, of course, not be streaming tomorrow. It will probably not be back in its normal slot next week, although I might be doing another one-off special day and time stream. We'll see. To be determined on that front. But we should be back in our regular Wednesday slot the week after that. So that leaves DK Vine's Stream of Thieves this Sunday. A new Sea of Thieves adventure at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. BST. The crew of the Dreadfully Evil will be experiencing the newest Sea of Thieves adventure as we try to free the spirit of Merrick, who is apparently being held hostage at the Old Sea Dogs Tavern. So check that out. As far as everything else, stay tuned. DK Vine on Twitter and Facebook for announcements on when our next stream is going to be, including the concluding chapter of Click Clock Wood. Autumn? That's spring. Hold on. Autumn? There we go. And winter. And, of course, don't want to get... Yes. So, anyway, thank you for watching, everyone. Have a lovely, lovely day, no matter what time of the year it may be, in your neck of the woods.